If you do these secrets I'm going to give you, you will ace the interview. Secret number one: hiring managers in interviews will imagine you in their positions either in a positive way or a negative way based on the responses that you give. So you want to ensure that you give positive responses. Those positive responses should be based on the job description. So you should analyze and review the job description before your interview. Let me give you an example with a common interview question. And that question is: tell me a time when you collaborated on a project. And let's say the job that's being considered is a data analyst. So you want to say a response that is related to the job. Even if you don't have direct data analyst experience, you can say that you worked on a project where you work closely with data scientists or the accounting department, and say, I worked on a project where I had to use Excel to tabulate numbers or data, manipulate data, anything that involves data or numbers or anything that you saw in the job description. And this will paint a positive picture. This would allow the hiring managers to see you in their role, in their position, in a positive way. Another example is, let's say that a bullet point in the job description stated, must be able to communicate with stakeholders when working on a project. Then you can think of a project where you had to communicate with managers, with external stakeholders or internal stakeholders. Think of a project where you had to do that, because this will give the hiring managers a way to imagine you in their position in a positive way. If you do this secret, you will do well in ACE interviews, and hiring managers will want to hire you because you have painted a positive picture to let the hiring managers imagine you working their position. So this leads me into my next secret, which is secret number two. You always want to give a positive answers and spin any responses that may be viewed as negative to positive. How can I give a positive answer when some questions on interviews are phrased in a way to prompt a negative response, such as, what are your weaknesses? If you get the question of what are your weaknesses on an interview, the way you spin it to have a positive response is you can say, I look over my work more often than I should at times, and I'm learning to do my work, review it for accuracy, and be confident that I did a good job. And all you have to do is remember these secrets and do well on the interview to get that job offer.